So, oh shoot, Coolio. Oh, Coolio. Yeah. Let's just forget the fact that my streams don't work half the time, which is a little sad and it's annoying and yada yada. Hi, Saloon. White cone, cool. Effect hit rate 104. I don't really need that much, but well, too bad. Save pulls. Let's go back to Elysia now. Or, sorry, Raiden.
まずは目立たない場所を探しましょう。泡のように儚く、どこか懐かしい。
Cool. Okay.
ここなら静かね。外の音も入らなそうだし。声も漏れなそう。キュレネの記憶によると、ここは彼女の秘密基地でオロニクスの祈り事を練習したり、神様とお話ししたりするときにこっそり使ってた場所みたい。けれど今日は違うわ。これから話すのは手の届かない神様じゃなくて、実在する神様。他の世界にいる人なんだから。
You sure this is Siren and not Mem?
さあ、奇跡を目にする準備はできてるわよ。キュレネの喋り方って本当にミュリオンと同じ。不安要素があまりに多いし、炭鉱とナノの状況も気になる。色黒アンカーがちゃんと機能して繋がってくれるといいけど。
信号強度 14.8%、 会話可能時間16分22秒。前提、外部からの干渉が発生しないことが条件。
What? Hey, there they
ご無事
are.
で何よりです、開拓者さん。
おまけにあなたを4回も救ってる。あなたの知らないところでね。
Oh, she sounds very monotone. 9 gigabytes of English dubbing. Man, my last tutorial stream, I could possibly pull off twice as long. I'm sad. This noises.
But now's not the time to celebrate. When two geniuses show up at once, you know you're in deep trouble. Listen up, little one. The Destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, evolves through self-extrapolation. Hiding in this segmentum, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of Era Nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition. For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation. However, it has now restarted. Prediction: if effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
The possibilities are endless. Breaking down interstellar communications, destroying the synesthesia beacons, returning cosmic civilizations to the Dark Ages, or even starting the third anti-organic war. Any of it would be able to bring the cosmos to its knees. Simply put, it will tilt all sciences and technologies towards the destruction. And since Nanook glanced at this place, it means they are being dead serious. Based on info provided by the IPC, Iron Tomb probably isn't like Selenova or Zephyro, who are overlords ascended from human beings. Instead, Iron Tomb is an algorithmic sequence. It can be anywhere, as long as there is a receptacle for its calculation. The version of Iron Tomb hiding in Amphorius is its source code, and this scepter is its incubator. Yep. Think of it as the program having reached 99.98% completion already. And then it's over.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's the Observer named Lygus. Speculation: he's the Scepter System's administrator.
He wants Iron Tomb to break through the knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world, and you're the only thing he fears. So listen closely, little one. The speed of time is different in Amphorius compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time. The cycles have already been broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphorius will ever be able to run. And Iron Tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more. But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods. Destroyed himself using the power of the destruction. Fine and Signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis. That old Intellitron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kepfali's core flame. But don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lygus's behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in the actions of Titans or the demigods throughout the whole experiment. Deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, this ultimate protocol goes by another name, the Law Titan, Talanton.
Law. They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius. And it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you?
Oh, god damn it. Hold on, I gotta hear it.
ほう、オンパルスのすべてを律する規則のことね。前回の火を追う旅ではその火種は最初から変換されてたわ。あら、新しいピンクの子？
Oh, it's not as sassy as English.
Huh? Her path chart is...
Is there something wrong with me?
Never mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Light calendar 3960. Month of balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor. We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hung got inside this world. So influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lygus, or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. Once you've got law in your hands, we'll discuss our next steps. Make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any questions you still have as soon as... Mr. Don Hung did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. No. The flow of time inside and outside Amphorius is not identical. 1,000 years in this world may only be a fleeting second outside of it. Conclusion. He is on his way back to the Express. Miss March's situation is rather complicated. Madame Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot ascertain her location.
What?
We can be sure of is that she's still in Amphoria.
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries. Even if Amphorius explodes, she'll probably float out perfectly protected in a nice thick layer of ice.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles, and will certainly be able to snuff out the flames of evil.
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet. No, not little one. Deliverer.
Oh, god damn it.
Those two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities. It feels weird. This all feels really familiar. Some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot. Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled up together. Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Just treat me as an ordinary girl with secrets, okay? Light calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading to. We'll need to find Law and stop Lygus, so we've at least got a solid direction, right? Can you give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack some stuff. There's so much more I need to take care of in this form, and I'm still getting used to it.
Oh, wait, hold on. Where are you going?
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists in the outside world.
Where the hell are you going? Oh, right. Oh, it's already on 60? What the fuck?
This is important. And that's also important. It's not gonna fit into my bag. Hold on, I'll be done in a sec.
Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look?
Oh, good. He didn't steal my chest after all. That's a good song. Oh my god. That was stupid. That was very fucking stupid of me.
Will it too be marked by the scent of the seafloor years later?
I know I'm just doing meaningless tasks. Oh, I get it. No, damn it. I don't got it. Nope. Okay. Alright. Ah, fuck me. Nope. Damn it. Fuck. I'ma just leave that one. Fuck! Stupid fucking emote bugs. You little bitch. Alright, so first things first. Oh. Oh, that was stupid. I swear to God, if I see another bug.
Will it too be marked by the scent of the seafloor years later?
Cool, cool. Little shit. Give me back my chest. Little shit.
This village is where Finan's life started. After 30 million cycles and 30 million failures, his burden is now in my hands. He said I will take over the responsibilities of world-bearing. But what does that mean? Becoming the new Kefali? Or forging a completely new path? Calm down and think this through rationally. This is gonna be a very difficult campaign. We can't lose Kefali's core flame. And we also need to find either Talantin or their demigod, then convince them to join us in the fight against the destruction. But there are so many unknowns. We don't know what Lygus might be doing, and we'll have to face Iron Tomb after dealing with him. There's also Cyrene. What exactly is she? There are so many questions. I'll have to take it one step at a time. But I must make each move very carefully, because every decision can potentially impact the end. Herta and Skrullum's help might be crucial.
Thinking hard over there? I finished packing. I decided to just bring these few things in the end. See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason. The scent of the black tide is now calm. Finan must still be fighting them in some way. This will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey. But it won't be the end of us. It'll be the beginning, friend. Are you ready to become... Just treat me like any other friend you have. We may also share a common future. A future that has never emerged in any other cycle. If you still can't get used to it, just call me Mem like you did before. Stand with me? That does sound very nice. Why don't we take everyone with us? I believe in you, friend. We'll never be alone, no matter what awaits us. In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, friend, you should be used to being called a hero by now. Maybe you can tell me those stories as we travel. That way they can become our shared memories too. Let's trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
It seems you two are prepared to head out. Then you should indeed treasure the view, for you do not have much time left to enjoy such solitary delight.
Little shit.
My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. Before I express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence, so I may demonstrate the full scope of my...
You little shit.
What?
Farewell, then. May we
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
The light of the dawn device never fades. Kephalese protect.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
This is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exolith. What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends. Doesn't it look marvelous?
You little
Amphorius
shit.
is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more. The moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment, the universe turned into a silent equation flowing under the pen of these relentless decoders. Erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the Creator, the pen of divinity, and the first lyrical verse ever written by free will. I simply wish for you to understand that I have no intention of being your enemy.
You certainly making it to that point.
I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the Prima Mobile would bud from within it. And now, my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded the intelligence singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black tide of this cycle, it's a matter of time before his will crumbles to dust. Iron Tomb will be completed. That will not be affected by my plans, your resistance, or the schemes of the two geniuses. It is an irrefutable fact, just like the instance in Noose's calculations. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final Aeronova carry out its natural course, I'll guarantee the safety of all Nameless and ensure you return unscathed. You are indeed worried about your safety and that of your companions. Rest assured, as a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you, but you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge is also my bargaining chip in this negotiation between us. For there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat, and I happen to be one of them. The Stellaron? No. Believe me, your understanding of paths has yet to reach any true depth. This matter is of grave importance, so please, do not make your decision lightly. After all, the choice before you bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among the stars.
You little shit. Like I give a damn.
I now see the full scope of the determination in your words. You may now continue your travels. It seems you haven't realized something about this place. The Exolith is the Erudition's domain. You cannot physically interact with me in any way in this place, and vice versa. As negotiations have broken down, there's no more need. Of course, this meeting was not without... As for its purpose,
A little shit. Gonna murder him.
"100 years ago, the flames of war consumed Akama. The Outland forces broke through the its generals had vanished, and until the heaven and earth cracked on Cloud's spires fell in compatriots!
No more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to dying gods. Those rebels have twisted
a Chrysos heir
their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate.
Her crown burned bright.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me.
Kephale がもたらした黎明から敵を打ち払い、逆賊どもが撒いた戦火を奴らの屍で消し去れ。
その声に応えるように怒れる民衆はこう
行け、雲石の天宮へ。我らこそ変革を起こす荒波である。
死者の中でこの戦役は第一次奥平魔包囲戦と呼ばれて、それは一つの名前だった。ねえもう歴史をおさらいしたいってね。目が覚めたのね。もう少しで目覚めの魔法を使う。何を言ってるの？昔のことでも思い出しちゃった？目的地に着いたわ。運命の三相伝。あなた、そして1回目の火を追う旅が終わりを迎える頃のはずよ。いいえ、 むしろちょうどいいくらいよ。1回目の火を追う旅は法の師きっと言うほど簡単にはいかないでしょうから。
暴君め、手下の人殺しどもを連れて出て行け。黙れ。貴様はクレムノスと手を組み謀反を企てた。その罪は万死に値する。
何人かいるみたいね。一旦どこかに隠れて
少なくともクレムノス人は自らの信仰に背いたりは。
あらあ、
Oh, that's Iceland. And that's Treaty.
選択を歪め、あろうことか神殺しまで企てるとは。黄金の血を引く悪党どもめ。何が天外の軍勢、何が大胆を創造した神々だ。まずは目を開け前を見てみたらどうだ。
今天外の軍勢って言わなかった。どうして。
貴様、
断法教、私たちは天外からの救世主を迎えに来ただけだ。余計なことはする。
狂っている。何もかもが狂っている。偉大なるタレンタム様以外に一体誰が人々。
と旧法が完全無欠であったというのなら、なぜいとも簡単に僕に踏み砕かれたのか。
お前。
タレンタムは死んだ。今や僕こそが法。選べ。僕に挑むか。はん。
やれ。
静粛に。
何の権利があって法の司祭を。
愚問だな。ウェニー、ウィーディー、ウィーキー。
Oh, that's actual Latin.
断法教、この者の骨灰を集め、神殿と民衆の中に撒いてこい。民衆にはこう伝えておけ。大司祭長は金と欲望に目がくらみ、カイザーが民に与えた市民権を奪い取ろうとした。処刑場に迷い込んだ2人の客人については、剣気教やれ。
仰せのままに。
Huh? What?
そうだ。だが、お前たちのよく知るカイニスではない。こいつはこの時代の粛清者の指導者だ。黄金戦争が始まって以来、こいつらは黄金栄を抹殺することを使命としてきた。そして僕が各都市国家を平定した今でも、この虫けらどもは影の中でうごめき、火を追う旅を妨害している。それだけではない。第27代目のカイニスがお前たちと浅からぬ因縁を持っていることも知っている。危うく第2回目の火を追う旅が台無しになるところだったこともな。敵の敵は味方と言うだろう。敬意を込めてこの者の屍をお前たちへの贈り物として差し出そうではないか。
気をつけて。まずは向こうの出方。
身分の尊卑を明確に区別するため、世の人々は僕に様々な異名をつけた。 視線の円環、黎明の崖の独裁官、生徒の女皇、日和のカイザー。だが、特別な身分を持つお前たちには、本当の名で呼ぶ権利を与えよう。この僕、ケリュドラは、我が領土と民を代表して、救世主に敬意を表する。
あなたは彼女の正体を知ってるの？
ああ、知識がもたらした信託が示したからな。救世主は天外より訪れると。灰色の髪に金色の瞳を持ち、メイスを巧みに操る者が今日ヤヌサポリスに降臨する。間違いない。
カイザー、どうやって客人を歓迎する？
一度生徒に戻る。そして石膏を派遣して都市国家の代表たちに日和同盟の会議を繰り上げると伝えろ。
はあ。That's
僕ヘイマはお前たちが何を求めているのか知っている。
That's wild. Very, very wild.
じっくりと話し合おう。
疑問は尽きないだろうが、ここは立ち話には向かない。今は私たちについてきてくれ。
This is not what I expected at all. The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us. And she knows of things beyond the sky. Even eons. How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphoreus cycles? Who altered history? Unpleasant thought, but plausible.
Yeah, for fuck's sakes.
The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came prepared. We're the ones at a disadvantage now. We might as well dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy City. We've received the Imperator's favor because of your unique background. As a result, the people of Akama will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use, and add a bit of your experience and charm. Should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll... Ah, so I'm the key? Since you insist, friend, I'll give it my all.
Guests, please.
The journey to save the world. Let's set off, my friend.
Wow, Iceland sounds so mad.
Hail to the Imperator! Hail to the Golden Heroes! Hail to the Deliverer!
Told you, you're the headline act.
でしょ？あなた
みんな生徒の守衛ご苦労だった。近況を報告してもらえるか？
は、ご報告いたします。クレムノスが再び辺境に攻撃を開始しましたが、東林教率いる軍がこれを撃退しました。また生徒内では依然として日和に反対するボートたちが活動を続けています。先ほども雲石市場で周囲の店舗を破壊していましたが、守衛隊が迅速に主犯を拘束。これより取り調べを行う予定です。
アラブエが分裂した大地をつなぎ合わせたとはいえ、ああいった連中が消えていなくなるわけではない。これからも何かと言いがかりをつけては騒ぎを起こし続けるだろう。天外からの貴賓たちよ、このようなつまらないことを気にする必要はない。それよりも今は少し休むべきだ。
It is 5.
剣気教。
自己紹介が遅くなったな。私はセイレンス。カイザーに忠誠を誓った剣気教でオクヘイマ同盟軍の騎士長だ。二人には後ほど同盟会議に参加して各都市国家の代表と共に 火を追う旅について協議してもらう。君たちの到来によってオンパロスは必ずや束縛から解放され、
こんなことを聞くのは失礼かもしれないけど、あなたたちは私たちや天外のことについてどのくらい知ってるの？
進化の身で勝手に意見を述べることはできない。
やっぱりそう簡単にはい
話が長くなって。
Cool.
カイザーの統治のおかげでオクヘイマはすっかり戦火の影から抜け出せたみたいね。
ああ、黎明の崖は英雄たちが休息を取る。
The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle. Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes. When the Imperator arrives, I shall come to summon you.
High Steelens. No wonder she's the Knight's commander. Alright, we finally have some freedom to ourselves. Since there's still some time before the Alliance meeting, let's
Oh.
Not the ones you're familiar with. But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle, never changing.
Dux Brumalis, our great Imperator, found the mastermind and executed him in public. Seeing that scoundrel burn to nothing should deter these miscreants from being so brazen again.
So the great Imperator isn't afraid of getting her hands dirty? What a ridiculous display.
What do you know? No matter what sins the people commit, they are still the Imperator's people, and it's only right that they be judged by the Imperator's own hand. Our distinguished trespassing guests.
Seneca, the Dux Brumalis. Greetings.
This Dux Brumalis doesn't seem to like the Imperator very much, but she holds a high rank. Let me see what I can get up. I'm Cyrene of Ida Cilicii. This is the deliver. Does this city host any other?
Silence! The Imperator ordered us to keep that lord's whereabouts a secret.
Enough, you pathetic. Pathetic lapdog.
Someone who is all too... Looks like things are getting heated. Let's get out of here.
How are we supposed to talk to the heroes of deliverance? What if they're really...
Virginia, don't be so nervous. Once they hear your poetry... Ah, heroes, you're already here. Greetings. I am Apollonius, the Dux Helcolithus, one of the 5 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, advisor to the Flame Chase army. This is Virginia of Castrum Kremnos, the Dux Carminum and imperial scribe of the great Imperator.
Hello.
I'm Cyrene from Ida Cilicii.
They're not as frightening as the rumors claimed.
This is our first time in the Imperator's realm. Akima is even more magnificent than we imagined. If you all weren't here to look after us, we'd be completely lost and confused.
The Akima you imagined is long gone. Under the Imperator, this city has been reborn as the capital of the world.
I'm not sure about that one.
Bask in her free-spirited winds. For anyone who fulfills their duties to the Imperator, these winds shall forever remain at their service.
But what if...
Those who are loyal do not need to consider the consequences of betrayal. But if you're curious, why not head to the lake and take a look? Those elders who lie at the bottom of the lake are the best example of what happens when you disobey the Imperator.
The elders of this cycle were all... Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
Aggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know. the Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War was born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency. If Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver. These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. I must prepare some proper attire for you. First time? That's not what I gather from your eyes. Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Trebi of Yanisopolis. Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey, even more clearly than we have.
Witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey? The prophecy also told you about that?
Indeed. Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival, so please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more. Kefali issued prophecies too, but it was Orynyx who told mankind that the Deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova, though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms everything.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
No, it's not for the beans.
The upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises.
Little fish from beyond the sky. Did you rest well? The Imperator and the delegates are about to arrive. If you are ready, please follow me to the meeting. Then come. The Imperator reserved seats for you.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about the meeting. Since Saridra is presiding over the meeting, it'll be a good opportunity to learn about the law's inclinations in the current era.
Got to listen to yapping. I gotta listen to yapping. Crud.
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland can't endure anymore.
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities. Her madness is the greatest calamity.
Exactly. Chrysos heirs, deliverers. What about us ordinary folk? How much are we worth in her eyes?
Things feel pretty tense here. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will history...
Yes. Similar acts have occurred, and not just once. However, whether history will repeat itself, you'll soon see. Those are the 2 spots reserved for you. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting is about to begin.
All rise. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought news of the conquest to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city. Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior endured before his death. Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know nothing of this.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, let us set this trial aside for the time being. Witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades, brazenly challenging the Alliance, seeking to shatter our hard-earned peace and unity. Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now, to protect this beautiful city and her people, the Imperator's legions are ready. They will escort each of you to the Temple of the Three Fates, where you will receive the highest level of protection the Alliance can offer. Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
This is clearly a trap!
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies? Enough!
Things are starting to get pretty intense.
Comrades, you've all seen her true face now. According to the ancient laws of Akuma, only with the consent of 2/3 of the elders can the legions carry out the commander's orders.
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akuma, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders restructuring, and just yesterday, you desecrated them with a blood-stained blade. The decaying old laws fell with Talanton and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you still insist on proclaiming yourselves defenders of the law, then be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
That really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, is hereby passed. The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of Evernight.
At this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the newest honored guest to join our alliance. The Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky. With her aid, we shall shatter the Chalice of Plenty and return Fagusa's core flame to the Holy City!
Absurd. Simply absurd. A deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy about slaying gods. It's a lie you've used to grow your power. Ladon has already sacrificed countless soldiers. And now you want me to send even more of my brothers and sisters to be used and discarded by a tyrant?
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Deliverer, please wait. I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you.
Oh, God. This is Game of Thrones right here. This is literally Game of Wars. Not Game of Wars, Game of Thrones.
I apologize for that farce of a meeting.
It must be tiring dealing with so many people every day, Great Imperator.
Tiring? You're mistaken. Moving chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates. Much like how rule and conquest are always accompanied by sacrifice.
Is the war with the Titans also part of that sacrifice?
After I glimpse the secrets of this world... No, the secrets beyond the sky, the divine authority of Amphorius no longer held any significance. Let me ask you, Deliverer, is it true that beyond Amphorius' sky, there are magnificent deities called Eons?
I don't know how to answer this.
Ah. The word fact has never been so intoxicating. Then, please tell me more. How will you use this great power to guide the people? In the future you envision, where will our flame chase journey lead? Oh? What you require now...
Exactly! Just as the prophecy foretold, if they can intervene in Amphorius' laws, we may have a chance to alter this world's impending fate and reverse its destined end.
Very good, Deliverer. You have courage.
Oh my word.
To say such presumptuous things, even knowing that the inheritor of the law stands before you.
You mean...
In the past, anyone who dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome end. But now we can see beyond this dying world. Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky. Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension. If the core flame of law cannot be returned, your path to deliverance will never be realized. Now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant journey and force the waves that block our way to recede.
So, you agreed to cooperate?
Forgive me, but I never cooperate with anyone.
Oh my word.
Though I will permit you to join me as subjects. And together, we will forge the most perfect law.
This is...
The Flame Chase Medallion, a symbol of the Flame Chase Army. Every noble in Akuma carries one. This medallion represents the will of the Imperator herself, and you may act freely within the city with it. Before we embark on the crusade against the Ocean Titan, you should rest in Akuma for a time. Oh? Your advice is acknowledged. From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions. As long as no boundaries are crossed, I fully respect the choices of my subject.
May your journey reach that sky full of stars, Great Imperator.
Your attendant certainly knows how to curry favor. Go now. Take a bath first. You two... reek of seawater.
Oh boy. Oh boy. God damn it. Double cross. We've been bamboozled.
Come forth, Theoros.
Yes. Great Imperator. Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel?
Those two arrived just as Oryx described, and just as you said, they showed a thirst for law. At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing your life was the correct decision.
We've been bamboozled.
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is no empty boast. Now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me? Or that deliverer?
Remind me again, Antikytheron. What kind of future do these two paths lead to in your view?
I shall tell you. You are entitled to know that the Deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being, but from the very start, her stance has been completely at odds with Amphorius. The road they have chosen will bury Amphorius' grand aspirations. This world, which follows the path of destruction, will inevitably stray far from the glory it was meant to enjoy.
Oh, the little shit.
But on the path I have revealed to you, the people of Amphorius will slay their creator in the name of the Imperator and conquer the worlds beyond the sky. You will command the mighty beast known as Iron Tomb. Bringing waves of war and conquest to the universe. Beings across the cosmos will bow before you.
So, what's the price?
The price is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity to the destruction. As a Chrysos, heir of the prophecy, you have already chosen to abandon it, have you not?
Off you go, Theoros. I have already made my decision. Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules, Amphorius will embark on a journey across the stars.
I'm going to murder the bitch.
The Imperator is quite forceful. She didn't give us any chance to ask questions. And she's clearly hiding something. There are many uncertainties right now, but this is one of the few blessings. Still, the atmosphere in Akama, it's so unfamiliar. And it's not just the Flame Chase Alliance talking about the world beyond the sky, but the whole city. We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky. Then we should go enjoy the renowned bathing culture of the holy city and relax. It's the... Work and rest are both important. You see, everyone agrees, right?
So someone's watching.
Can't let our guard down for a second. Let's use taking a bath as an excuse to find a quiet corner to update Matt. We can also check out what's happening in the city. Since the outcome of the meeting was just announced, people must be gossiping. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone.
No, my frames. My beautiful frames. Oh god. What are we at? 76, 72, 69, 62, 56, 52. Memory 88. Oh god. Let's go with the balance.
Oh, so many people! The holy city is so lively.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the delegate from Leyden stormed out in anger.
As expected. The Imperator is always hiding things from everyone. When has it not caused a ruckus?
Silence! That's true. If it weren't for the Great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those corrupt elders already. And you wouldn't even be alive to speak like this.
Oh no. It's the Imperator's loyal dog.
Let's go. We can't talk.
How disappointing. Honored guests, we meet again. Looks like I'm not the only one who came to the baths to unwind after the meeting. For the upcoming campaign, please make sure to rest well. I am Dux Vergoris, a trusted officer of the Great...
Another war? Ever since...
The atmosphere is a bit tense, with rumors flying around the city. You must be troubled.
My apologies. After every Alliance meeting, there are always some pests in the city who get restless. I prefer to ignore them. Pests on the ground don't affect the sky in the slightest. They just complain from the shadows that the sun's light is too harsh. Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate. And these clowns will eventually realize their foolishness.
May I ask...
The Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts.
Ah, so it's his lordship.
Stop trying to get things out of me. Leave me.
I didn't even need to try. Big and strong Duck Theoros. Bad news. We don't know how much Saridra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario, we may have to face more than one enemy.
Have to kill Ligers.
Alliance meeting? More like a cage where creatures with golden blood claw at each other. And Flamebearer who ends wars? Clearly, a tyrant who doesn't deserve such a title.
You're absolutely right. While the Imperator's hounds are still hunting down others, let's let out our greet.
You. I know you. You're that tyrant's lackey. What? Here to shut me up for that little imp?
Panicking now? Don't worry. I don't care what others say about the Imperator. And she certainly doesn't either. Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Such rare. Are you here to relax in the baths as well?
What? Children of the Prophecy?
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance meetings. By the way, if you still want to bathe, once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky, you won't be able to enjoy this perfect water temperature.
Seems like there's more to Dux Vermalis, but would the Imperator actually kill those who question the world beyond the sky? This is the complete opposite from what we know of Akama. Huh.
So many guests today. Let's see who's here now. Two distinguished guests of the prophecy. One a clever and adorable warrior. The other, also quite heroic.
Heroes. I didn't expect to meet you again so soon. How fortunate.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Dux Helcalithist and Dux Carminum. You two are inseparable, aren't you?
This is...
Oh, she wants to find someone to help with research for her new work.
I am the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akama. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place. Enough small talk. The children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city, and the Imperator unilaterally stripped away military power. The Alliance meeting ended in discord, and there may be bloody upheaval.
I get the feeling you might have embellished a bit to keep people's attention.
I swear on my stone mane, I would never do such a thing. But if you wish to quell this terrifying news, perhaps a more explosive topic.
Never mind. While the influence of rumors can be minimized, the fact remains that the Great Imperator did swiftly consolidate military power in an almost threatening way. It's undeniable. Heroes. I know the Imperator's way of doing things may seem a bit autocratic to outsiders, but soon you will witness her blade dance with enemies on the battlefield. I can't comment on the source of her loyalty, but when that blade is drawn, you two, as bright as you are, will surely see the deep thoughts beneath her exterior.
The Imperator's blade. Is he talking about— I sense some unease in Dux Helcolith's words. It seems— there are eyes and ears everywhere. Is there any place where we can have some— To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss Hycelan's. This place was your original bath chamber. Perfect for avoiding prying eyes. Huh? The smell is—
Wait.
Don't go in yet!
Who's there?
Oh.
The little gray fry in pink sea hair.
Little sea hair?
誰だ？ああ、灰色の小魚に桃色の海牛か。
海牛？
戸を叩かずに入ってきたのは海流を誤ったからか？それとも私と共にピュエロスに入るつもりか？
Oh, that okay.
そうか。その目に宿る光は真珠よりも輝いているようだが。
ごめんなさい。邪魔するつもりはなかったの。すぐ出ていくから。
そう慌てるな。気にすることはない。むしろ私にはこの姿の方が自然体だ。丘の上の者が無理に着せてくる服はこの身を縛る枷でしかない。今のは忘れてほしい。金織教の耳に入ればまた小言を言われてしまう。好きなところにかけてくれ。狩りで浴びたちの匂いを洗い流してくれ。ああ、割れたカニの甲羅が浮かんできたな。いつもの掃除だ。そう驚くことはない。
そういうこと。ローリで入る前か。でもどうして？ラード恩人が日追いのために兵を出さなかったから？
火を追う新時代は腐敗した血を許さないからだ。古き法にすがる視野の狭い愚民どもを目覚めさせるには血を流すほかない。今辺境の反乱軍が勢いを増しているのにはラードオンの暗躍が背景にある。彼ら思考はカイザーが市民に与えた権利。時代の潮流に逆らう真似さえしなければ。
でもセイレ、あなたの言葉からは
それは私がかつて自由の極地を経験したからだろう。かつて私は海に住んでいた。光の差、それはまるで。
つまり自由の極地は。
私が言いたかったのはここまでにしよう。海牛カイザーの方が魚群を。さて心の内を語らうのはここまで。
あなたの部下は本当に気の毒ですね。いつ何をしでかすかわからない。
カイザーへの忠義のため。
今の一瞬でもう準備したの？セイレ。
いつもヒレをゆらゆらと動かすのに忙しい金のマスが
来たくて来たわけではありません。あと他の都市国家からいただいた香を多めに炊くことをおすすめ。ここに来たのはカイザーの伝言のためです。
そうか。だが一つ言わせてもらおう。君の言うその生臭さは、それにこの華やかな服が台無しになったとしても
送りません。
まあ、天外の世界では友情をそんな風に表現するの？変わってるのね。
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek of fish, to me, is the unique fragrance of the sea. Besides, if my fine clothes get stained, won't you just gift me new ones?
I won't. Is that how friendship is described beyond the sky? Fascinating. By the way, you both just mentioned a banquet. Could you elaborate on that?
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, or after a victory, the Imperator holds a grand feast for the Chrysos heirs to lift our spirits. For us warriors who swim constantly between life and death, these feasts are more worth looking forward to than victory.
Ah, a banquet to prelude the hunt for the god of banquets, and honey brew as a tribute to commemorate the ancestor of honey brew. How absurd.
Don't look so grim. All has been decided. Since it's a banquet for Fagusa, why not take a leaf out of the Tidens book? Live in the moment and enjoy life to the fullest.
I'm not as carefree as you. That little Dolus kitten is already causing enough trouble for me. And on top of that, I still have tailoring commissions to complete. By the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
Glaya's eyes.
Curious about these eyes? People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask Romance for eyes that can see everything. I wonder what this world will look like when I take the Divine Authority.
In the future, you will still be the finest weaver in the world.
Is this also a prophecy from the Three Fates?
It's even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, she has already witnessed it, right?
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the countless times I've sought wisdom from the prophecy. But Destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before they're threaded into splendid garments, no one can see their true charm, can they?
Aglaya has always been troubled by the divine duty she must bear. But thanks to you, she seems to be in much better spirits. Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child. Most of the time, I can understand the whispers in her heart. For those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you on her behalf. Rest well and prepare yourself.
Oh, thank God.
Miss High Sealance has given us the bath chamber. It seems she really does do whatever she wants. It seems that way. This also means she could return at any moment. If we're having an important discussion, we must remain vigilant. So, let's seize the opportunity and report our current progress. We don't want to...
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take over the law. Fair enough. Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline. But since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. As expected. The road ahead will be long and difficult. Looks like I guessed right then. Next time it'll depend on my mood. We've made some progress here too, but nothing to get too excited about. Our time is short, so let me summarize.
Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses Katorzane algebraic expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists in the cosmos.
Lygus is definitely connected to the Genius Society, so stay alert. We can first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Screwy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one. Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha, oh, the 2 Ruperts are also possible. But it would be too boring if it were one of them.
We also have the same suspicions for now.
but further verification is needed. That's all I have to say. We'll depend on you to continue pushing things forward within this world. Keep in touch regularly. And remember, don't let your guard down.
Madame Herta is a real whirlwind. Well then, let's use the banquet Aglaya mentioned as our next starting point. Ceridra's trusted father. It's settled then. With our great teamwork, we'll be able to deal with any... It's been a long day. Yes, let's get ready for the banquet.
I want to sleep.
Look, the venue's right ahead.
We're in the Grove of Epiphany.
And I can even hear singing. It feels so romantic.
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must surrender any personal belongings you have on you before entering the...
This hero always brings down the vibe whenever he...
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain meticulous and careful.
I get that you don't want people to bring outside food into the banquet, but is it really necessary to confiscate the books and quill pens?
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right hands. Your belongings will remain safe. They will be looked after appropriately by
Looked after appropriately? Dedicated staff? Talk about a vague... It seems like he's aiming specifically for the crow. Nice! You read my mind. Let's go with their plan and hand up. After all, if the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already knows all about our whispered converse, but that's actually gonna be our...
Guests.
All right. We'll listen to you. Here you go. Also...
Thank you for your cooperation. Why don't you head in with the other guests?
Isn't Ceridra supposed to be the focus of the banquet? But she's not even here. Why is it so difficult to talk to her?
Hello.
So the Deliverer is attending this event, as expected. Little Virginia here was just...
As the great Imperator's historian, I'm responsible for composing poems and songs.
Little Virginia is wondering whether you can let slip a hint or two about her future, so she can find some
That doesn't sound like a good idea. But she'll probably get really disappointed if we... Alright, I got it. We can't reveal too much, but I think it wouldn't hurt to start your poem with the future. Maybe use something like, with hope, I write down the tale of tomorrow for myself. Silent...
Oh, that's exactly what I'm after. Thank you so much.
And that's the art of conversation. I learned it from you, after all. By the way, in return for that, are you...
The Imperator? She usually wouldn't arrive this early. She believes that rulers should stay silent in places where their subjects hold private. Why don't we have it?
Actually, there are so many people, we wouldn't be able to find the Imperator even if she were here.
Is there anything else?
Hey, Labinas. I managed to get some honey brew that the scholars hid in the cellar.
This banquet has a never-ending flow of honey brew. You're welcome to try it and see whether our drinks are as good as those from...
Thank you for the offer, but...
The Imperator?
Hey, I can't pretend I...
Fine by me. Attendant, bring us 10 more jars of honey brew. I'm gonna make sure he can't even stand...
You wish. Be careful you don't get drunk first.
Oh, there they are.
Maggie, if you can't get used to the honey brew, we will go ask for a pot and cook some oatmeal for you.
No need for that. This banquet is just too loud. And nothing and no one here is interesting. I just don't
Lies! You were pretty energized when you came back from the bath chamber. Let me guess. Are you worrying about someone? About high ceilings? Or little Cypher? You take everything too seriously.
You're the least qualified to lecture me about that, teacher.
Dear guests, are you here for us?
No. I'm just...
The Imperator? No, we haven't.
Our sovereign has always acted however she pleases. Though she gave us ranks, she'd never tell anyone her whereabouts. Perhaps the only thing she tolerates are chess pieces. Why do you two look... Why don't we have a toast?
Then we will toast too.
Cheers, Grey Fry. A little sea hare. Please come over and share the delicacy. You two have been
No, we love it here.
You two have been wandering around the venue as if you have something on your mind. Have the attendants not taken care of you well?
It's just... we're a little concerned, seeing how the Imperator still hasn't arrived.
Don't worry. I know what you've been waiting for. Come, sit with me. See here? This is Fagusa's dew of divine blood, the sweetest of all the 12 bottles. On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the deliverer.
Hold on. Alright. You enjoy. I gotta go do something.
やっぱり荷物を没収されたのは私たちだけだったみたい。
二人ともどうかしたか？
なんでもないわ。ちょっと驚いただけ。
蜜蝋に毒が仕込まれていないか心配か？では潔白を証明しよう。この通り、なんともない。
セイレンス、何か話したいことがあるみたいね。とりあえず合わせましょう。
この蜜蝋は酒ではない。酔うこともないから安心するといい。むしろ目を覚まさせる効果がある。味わってみてくれ。海牛もどうだ？
私は自分で飲むから。
どうだ？なかなかに甘美な口当たりだろう？時に穏やかで時に荒々しい。それが海洋の味だ。ファジェイナの波に立ち向かうにはその気まぐれに慣れておかなければならない。今から二人はこの蜜蝋によって暴かれる秘密を見ることになる。ゆっくりと 振り向いてくれ。音を立てずに。他の神々の密路は人を酔わせるが、関円の神の密路だけは人を惑わすセイレーンの歌から目覚めさせる解毒剤だ。
I'm back and what the fuck?
Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. None of them can see the Imperator and that Fioros, but you two. I wish for you to see the truth.
Is this also what the Imperator wants?
This is my personal request. I can't bring myself to trust that Fioros. The Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akama. His seductive whispers harbor something malicious within, and will ensnare those of us blinded by ambition. You are the deliverers of the prophecy, and know about him far more than I do. Perhaps only you can find traces of the truth from his actions and words. Then we can show the Imperator the right...
Oh, but isn't this acting behind her back?
Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. I am the Imperator's blade, and I must clear the way for her while remaining concealed in the torrents. Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards the true end.
Can you promise me something, Miss... My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned, but as to the decision the Imperator must make, she has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
I never doubted your loyalty, provided we can gain the advantage. Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed in the sea, and I'll control the moisture in the air. I wish you a victory.
It's the exciting and thrilling undercover part of the adventure. Let's mingle in the crowds here. Relax.
Where's the Imperator? Still not here. That little imp is always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Whatever. Pour me another cup.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness,
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
Do you often test the loyalty?
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing. Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I pass the trial and
The answer is...
Don't waste my time.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct the regulations within the old law that sealed off. Then we will be able to decimate the forces beyond the sky that are trying to annihilate Highland Tomb. And
But you previously said that
there is a federation of warships named the Cienzo Alliance. Warlike and old-fashioned. A cult named the Genius Society. Loosely organized, but steeped in ambush. That so-called Deliverer is part of that last group. Those vagabonds mistakenly believe they can connect the stars through alliances instead of conquest. There are countless other organizations besides, but with the...
The Achaemen Alliance?
if those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe, then they may still have some value in... That being said, Even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the Imperator, so that their people can constantly walk a little longer with me.
I don't like how this is going. Our little Imperator seems fascinated by the destruction.
Grapevine, little sea hare. It seems like they're still talking.
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against Fagusa will result in many casualties.
That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
How astonishing.
He's looking this way.
What's the matter?
My apologies. I was just... Let us continue. Are they aware of the price they must pay? If I recall correctly, you've already lost a bout against Talanton due to offering insufficient sacrifices.
You dare mention my name alongside the word loss?
Forgive my...
Watch your words and action, even without the trial, if everything happens according...
Therefore...
You plan to torture her?
Calling it?
The guest's patience is running thin. I plan to remove the Fantasia and head into... I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theoros, and go back to Akama. You don't want to...
Indeed, it's a pity that Antikytherans are lightweights when it...
You should head back to your seats for now.
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
No need for formalities. I should be a... The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior...
The Imperator's word is law.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign. However, it's a pity that I have never...
What does she mean?
The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust, and sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march. Yes, some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen! These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight. Dux Gladiorum Hycelans. She used the Sea Siren song.
Oh.
Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you once, back at the Temple of the Three Fates. It was Kindness, the head of the cleaners. She was the first to draw a blade against the Imperator, under the shade of the olive groves. But now, they all lie... If you have any last... Then...
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross... If you are ready...
That's right,
friend. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of
You think I'll have it. Show me the weight of rhetoric from beyond this.
Let's try to... Before I arrived in this world, the Chrysos heir of world-bearing was a young man with the pseudonym of Finan. He came from Aires Elysia in order to combat the lies of the Era Nova and deliver Amphorius from the ending of destruction. He lived through history 30 million times, hoping futilely to find a breakthrough.
No way am I mistaking that for Kafka. Hold on.
ここに来る前のオンパロス
Okay,
が
that's
使える
better.
突破口を見つけられるって信じて、そして今私の隣にいる彼女キュレネも同じくらい重い宿命を背負ってる。鉄棒、それはオンパロスの運命の終点にして壊滅の運命を歩む恐怖の化身。そんなものを利用するなんて土台無理な話に決まってるんだけど、ライコスは鉄棒を誕生させることしか考えてない。オンパロスのこととかあんたたちの旅とか栄光とか、あいつにとってはどうでもいいことなんだよ。あいつはいつか絶対にあんたたちを裏切る。その時が来たら私たちは全員壊滅に粉々にされるだろうね。私はこれまでにたくさんの世界を見てきた。探索、理解、構築、連携。この開拓が選んだ道が変わることはない。私たちはこれからも旅を続けて銀河を一つにつなげていくつもりでいる。だからもしあんたが壊滅の道を選ぶって言うなら、ライコスもあんたの野心もまとめてバットでボコボコにしてあげる。
実に支離滅裂な演説だった。もういい。断法教、東林教、反逆者どもを地下牢へ応送しろ。門の時が来る前にその者どもに反逆者にふさわしい結末を与えるとしよう。
カイザー、やはりあなたは何よりも野心を重んじているようですね。
神霊魂、まだいたのか。
ええ、神霊の慣習として七死人の末路を見届けないわけにはいきませんので。あるいはあなたの答えを待っているのかもしれませんね。カイザーのように王相という拙劣な言い訳を使ってまで救世主の身の安全を守ろうとしたのか。
ついに化けの皮が剥がれたな。
演技力に関して言えばあなたも負けてはいないでしょう。この宴は最初からあなたが仕組んだもの。それによって私と彼女たちを牽制して最後はどちらも自分の手駒にしようという算段だったのでしょう。
ええ、おそらくカイザーは最初から誰も信用していなかった。はいはい、言う通りにするわ。どうぞ。それからカイザーにこう伝えてくれる？この子はいつどんな時でもカイザーの決断だって彼女は邪魔しようとなんて思ってない。ただ知ってることを全て伝えたいだけ。さあ、あなたの立 立場と少しの経験と魅力を使って私たちは信用できる存在だってカイザーに証明しましょう。私たちの勝ちね。紳士でいること。
お前はどうなんだリュクルゴス。大いなる力を持ちながら凡人のふりをして僕にへりくだるとは。まさか権力者に媚びへつらうのが趣味なのか。
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and perfection, thus avoiding any unexpected outcomes. A forceful intervention will only create larger errors. Had you fulfilled your promise of giving the law to me and completing the Aranova, then the Amphorius would not have deviated from destiny's course. Oh, but you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator and eradicate all factors steering the experiment out of control. Factors such as you and her.
Careful. What was that voice? Was it Oryx?
Wait. What the fuck?
気をつけて。
March? What?
やっと見つけた。気をつけて。もうすぐこの地に災いが訪
Oh,
れる。
definitely that's March's voice.
さあ、審判の時です。あなたのために知恵の名のもとに案内いたしましょう。私と同じようにどうぞ。
Shit.
カイザー、これを。
僕の許可なく動くな。進化の運命を裁けるのは君主だけだ。
いいえ、カイザー。運命を裁けるのは君主ではなく神なのです。
You little shit.
忘れるな。僕の王朝ではましてやお前は死刑を行使した。このような法に背く行為は。
あなたも見たでしょう。私は手のひらを合わせただけで。まだご自分の立場を理解していらっしゃらないようですので、あなたに与えられた選択肢は2つ。協力するか。
はったりだな。そんなことができるならなぜ早くに僕を殺してしまわなかった？できないからだろう。初めてお前の首を切り落とした時から予想はついていた。法の制限によって黄金栄は
of the Chrysosairs. The more you bluff now, the more you are proving that conjecture to be true.
What magnificent foresight! I once regarded this precious quality of yours as a sure sign of my ultimate victory. But now, I have to admit that I made a mistake. Yet, as a mere mortal, how will you contend against the Theoros?
We are both slaves to hubris.
But do you know what differentiates us, Lycurgus? I will never be blinded by my pride. If I wish to break the scale's balance, I only need to appeal to external forces and use them for my own ends.
There she
Finally, we
is.
get to meet face to face, senior society member.
I offer sincere acknowledgments for your many past achievements, but I must deeply regret your current perspective.
Trust me when I say that you aren't the only one feeling regret right now. Screw them.
So you two are the allies from beyond the sky the Deliverer spoke of, and why she demanded the divine authority of law. Come and prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
In the name of the Sovereign of planet Scrulum, your allies have responded to your call, esteemed Imperator. Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord Lycus. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as well.
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? Huh, seriously, don't embarrass the society.
I understand that a mere zero possibility does not equate to zero. That argument is very persuasive to me. Which means the same principle also applies to you, my dear peers. You will never be a match for me in a world constructed through Catorzane algebraic expressions. And as for Era Nova, why don't you entertain this possibility? What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into minced meat? Would the heroes then once again desire the power of demigods so they could fight against me? Listen. Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle me and put me in chains, but I have thousands of ways to ensure the destruction's descent. And what I just mentioned is only one out of those thousands.
Hey, I can do better than that, you know.
This is the place outside the legends? This doesn't feel...
Warning! 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 Warning!
Commands.
Since we parted ways last time, I have modified the exomyth into an audience area exclusive. Oh, we always feel this could, in fact, be a wonderful opportunity for you in this play. Oh, the answer. The total. Do you see me as I am certainly not? I have tried so hard to ensure Iron Tomb's birth, just so that I can correct the error named erudition that humanity crafted with their own hands. Oh, how I yearn to return to those days before Noose was born. Back then, but now. Truth has become the sacrificial offering required to gain an audience with them. And the geniuses would say that arrogant Eon was born from the primal mobile of humans' desire for knowledge. Yet, they them but you...
Let me out here, you little bitch!
Time flows slower than within Emphorius? But... how...
Can you hear me? Little one.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Hurry up. Put some speed into... That old Intellitron overlooked one little detail. And Screwy and I finally found an opportunity. Let's keep it short. While you were gone, well, in those few years, Emphorius... Yes, time dilation, resulting in an uneven flow. Don't you know this already? Let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated the chronocognitive anchor and helped Skrullum and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments, so he can't attack us immediately.
A critical warning. Critical...
Time is running out. It'll probably take a long time for Screwy and me to completely break this cage before Chrysos heirs have a full grasp of the law to be safe. We'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system to give you opportunities to escape. You need to seize these opportunities. So start... We detected...
a critical warning.
Its power. Use the path's power. Make it...
Unauthorized communication.
Is Herta saying... a certain path's faction has arrived in Emphorius? I mastered the powers of different paths in my previous journeys. Think hard and figure out exactly which fact are these? Showing my memories? With the Stellaron in my body. A world that'll give rise to a Lord Ravager would definitely draw the attention of the destruction. But what if I end up pulling in the Antimatter Legion? Or the Annihilation Gang? Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. I obtained the flaming lance left by the architects, and gained the power of the preservation, and that's right! No matter how far away a planet is, the IPC is guaranteed to pay attention, as long as there's a business opportunity. Besides, even if I can't call up my friends from the IPC, the architects and the nomadic miners should be able to help too. Seems like since Emphorius has no overseas market, the IPC's hand can't reach it. I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony, and declared war against the Order. That's right. The benevolent family must still remember me for saving them. Their music come, dear hat. I've put you aside for quite a few chapters already. Sing with Clocky. The world is in harm.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Doesn't Lygus want this story to have background music? He has such terrible taste. The Remembrance, that's right. I came to Emphorius because Black Swan asked us to come. And I even got a glance from Fu Li here. The Garden of Recollection must be intricately involved. Traces of the Remembrance are also everywhere in this world. I don't know what they want.
I finally found you. やっと見つけた。記憶と開拓の運命を歩む行進。
March.
警告。警告。 知恵の牢獄に閉じ込めようったって無駄だよ。こっち
マ
は
ーチ
0と1の次元に生きてるわけじゃないんだから来て。ロゴスの檻を抜け出して。最も明るい星、夜明けを知らせる星が空に昇った時、漂流を繰り返してきた運命の行進。行くといい、記憶の子が何十万。
ナノ、なんでナノがここに？
マーチ
お、やっと来てくれ。本当にもう死ぬほど。そんなに落ち込まないでよ。こうしここであんたを待ってるのめっちゃ退屈だ。でもやっとうちがここにいる間、全然っていうか、そうだ、現実にとにかく行こう行こう。何ぼーっとしてるの。早くきっとここが出口だよ。
ただの気のせいかな。
どうしたの？もしかして久しぶり？違う。見てないけど。大丈夫。
2人の天才が協力してくれたんだから。
だってオンパロスって黄金。
でもオンパロスは外から観測。やっぱりおかしい
ねえ、もしかしてうちに言いたいことでもなら、あれこれ探るようなやっぱり記憶の断片だけじゃ七死人の絆にはかなわないか。
Wait, hold on. Hanabi? Fuck. Oh my god.
じゃあもう演技する必要もないよね。そう、うちらはあんたの知ってる美月なのかじゃない。でもオンパロスに送り届けることはできるよ。まああんたがうちらに手を貸してくれたら。ありゃ、じゃあ信用してもらうために教えてあげる。うちらはガーデン・オブ・リコレクションのメンバーなの。ガーデンのことはよく知ってるでしょ。あと念のために言っておくけど、あんたがここで迷ってる間もオンパロス内部の時間はどんどん進んでいってる。知恵の敵を止めたいならうちらと手を組むのが一番手っ取り早いと思うけど。知恵は実験結果と関係ないものを全部いらないデータとして捨てちゃうけど、うちらは違う。記憶にとってゴミになるデータなんて存在しない。どれも宇宙を編み上げるのに必要な素材だもん。大丈夫、手を組むって言ってもちょっとしたお手伝いをお願いしたいだけだから。それに万が一あんたたちの計画がうまくいかなくて、あの鉄母とかいう大悪党がオンパロスから出ちゃったら、銀河全体がとんでもないことになっちゃうんだよね。それだったら予備プランがあった方があんたも安心できるでしょ。うちらの欲しいものを取ってきてくれれば、たとえ鉄母に全部初期化されちゃっても記憶を使ってオンパロス、宇宙だって再構築できるんだからね。だから手伝ってくれない？オンパロスの記憶の起点を見つけて、それを持ち出してほしいの。あんた室の主の一別を受けたんでしょ。ごまかしたって無駄だよ。あの物語の本が何よりの証拠だもん。まさかそいつらの甘い言葉に乗せられてるわけじゃないよ。
Oh my god!
あんたを牢獄から連れ出してってこの子たちに頼んだのは私なの。
人の弱みにつけ込もうとする小バエまで引き寄せるとは思わなかったけど、そいつらが言ってたことは嘘じゃない。記憶の力ならあんたをオンパロスに送り届けることができる。でもそれしか方法がないわけじゃない。あんたにとっては久しぶりだよね。愛しの開拓者。何も言わなくていい。記憶の中でいろんな疑問が渦巻いてて、どうすればいいかわからないんでしょう。それは一旦置いておいて、今はただ私を信じればいいの。それとも信用できるって証明してほしい？いいよ。待って、起きたよ。あんたとの初めての写真、うちらがいただくね。そんな結末は絶対にありえないから。
今からうちは羅刹だよ。
もしかしてこれ左に正義を右に逆して、ミルクティーはやっぱり最高。うちのこと可愛いお嬢さんって言ってくれた。うちも上級部員にして。普通に満ちた未来が待ってたとしても、うちらは絶対もう 1,2 発お見舞いして記憶が戻るか試してあげてもいい？
まるで昨日のことみたい。そうでしょう。
Wow.
騙すような真似はしたくないから彼女の名前は使わない。オンパロスの3月は栄夜の帳の時間で長夜の月って呼ばれてる。だからそれにちなんでひとまず私のことは長夜月って呼んで。ちゃんと説明してあげたいとこだけど今は無理なんだ。私たちはこれからいくらでも時間を取れるけど、知恵と壊滅を止めないとあんたが大切にしてる旅が終わっちゃう。琥珀だからこの熱い火種はある取引の注射、過去のさざ波。彼女が火種を歳月の長河のさあ、これ黄金栄が救世主のために残した。それが終わったらこの私は時の片隅で。心配しないで。
一体どうなってるの？
さあ前へ進んで開拓を続けて。オンパロスのため、あんた自身のため、そしてあんたの記憶の中の美月なのかのためにも前へ進む。
Oh my god.
No one's here. Am I too late? The
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, there's only one thing to say. Welcome back, friend. It's been such a long, long time. You must be really confused right now, aren't you? So much has happened in Amphorius while you were gone. But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? Now, please follow me. And turn the pages of time, and I'll tell you the story of this 1000-year journey. That way, it won't just...
Cyrene can't hear me?
Alicia, come back here.
Look, the scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Time flies. 200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop. Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and...
Era Nova will come.
It seems the key to rewriting, according to the instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses...
We need to find a way to hide the cool flame. And we must buy enough time to keep...
About that, Rini might have some good news. She had that dream again last night. But she said, pass the flame into...
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kin's core flame. It seems Amphorius' fate isn't sealed.
You're right. History has changed. Humans and Titans are both giving their all. Perhaps a relay across the ages is finally about...
Unfortunately, life will never go smoothly. Leiden's army is already at our gate.
That Lycurgus.
Light calendar 3960. Saridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Fagusa, sacrificed 500 Chrysos heirs to complete the trial of law. That same year, Saridra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaya the Goldweaver took command. Thus, come, this way.
The Memorial Palace. It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Where it...
You don't forget. You can't kill the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy because of law.
I have never... Which is why I now place my hope. Now then, I'll be cutting...
Leave this to me, Lydia. What? His conspiracy won't succeed. Its name is Solidarity. You must, just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death. My passing will make this take good care of it. Guide it.
50 years later, Lygus led his forces again to Akama. He charged 90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Akama that day, including their fearless leader.
Go forth, Deliverer.
Shit.
Go. When the frost melts and the snow...
So what you're saying is... Princess Homba... She just left. Like that.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her
But... between staying in Akama and going to Styxia... What difference does it make when it's death either way?
I'm against relocating.
With Kefali's protection, isn't Akama far safer than that dead city?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation at all.
Huh?
Like you said, Akama is humanity's refuge. We never intended to get everyone moving to Styxia. It's just on Cass, Hycealans, and me to prepare the final—
Wait, what kind of trump card needs all 3 of you demigods to throw yourselves away?
We must lay down the path to the future, so when the Deliverer returns, they'll have a clear road. Styxia sits where death meets the ocean, and the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path and—
We all know Lygus will set his sights on the vortex of Genesis.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Guess I underestimated Idonia's Maiden of War. She's got way more steel than I thought.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. But the prophesized Crown Prince has already been born. He shall become the new defender of Akama.
You don't need to worry about that. I just came back from Castrum Kremnos. Only a step ahead of the news.
Treeby, something's flying towards Akama. What is it?
It's the Kremnoans. Their king's already here.
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akama endured wave after wave of warfare. Though, soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos, joined the alliance to safeguard the—
Go on, and see you tomorrow.
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second. And so be it.
But it's gonna hurt a lot!
Pain brings endless torment. But it can never destroy me. I believe that you were thinking the same thing when you stepped through the gate of infinity and jumped off that cliff.
Can't argue with that.
In the current situation, this is the old— split my soul into 5 pieces. Forge me an immortal vessel. Let the blade of strife hang forever overhead. Locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bitter end. There's no need to be sad, but in this life, my people no longer have to drown in false guidance. Kremnos has washed the blood off its fate. Euphorius no longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former laws and turn the Lance of Fury— By the way, the 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already en route. They'll arrive in waves to join the resistance. He has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice. This soul-rending ceremony wasn't just my decision. Watch over him.
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife split his— The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was granted—
Shit.
Keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Keep moving forward, little Gray. See you tomorrow.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more lies to keep it together.
Reason and trickery. Never thought we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides. Besides, this is our last shot.
Don't oversimplify it. Lygus just found out Akama's been an empty shell.
That's exact.
Don't oversimplify it. Lygus just found out Akama's been an empty shell for the past 50 years. He's bound to be furious. At this rate, he could have done anything.
Exactly what we want. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much of a genius he is, the principle still holds. Once he storms into the council and confronts me head on, you trigger your alchemy with a boom and Turn him into a caged beast.
Easier said than done. You still have to pass yourself off as the deliverer without anyone catching on. And you really think a human alchemical array can bind a godlike being? That's just nonsense.
What? Getting cold feet? Or you just don't believe in the almighty worth of the demigod of trickery? Just tell me straight. Can you do it or not?
Of course I can. And it'll be child's play. But I've got two conditions. Since this is the final act, if we're doing it, we go all in. No half measures.
Oh, I'm listening.
First, shift the battlefield to the vortex of Genesis. It would be more convincing if the deliverer were to appear there. Besides, the vortex is cut off from the world. No place in Amphorius makes a better prison.
If you pull that, wouldn't our deliverer have to face tank Lygus as soon as they come back?
That clash is inevitable. All we can do is create more chances for her. The vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first place, remember? And there happens to be a demigod of ocean among the few survivors. Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a philosopher's stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
Huh. I guess people weren't wrong when they said you're insane, Grove Boy.
I've got no idea how to outwit a reclusive genius. But making an anti-Catheran suffer? The demigod of reason has 10,000 ways to do just that. And what I just mentioned was one of them.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax. By now, Hyacinth must have completed the Sky People's ritual. Since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do, let's make sure he enjoys our show to the fullest. As for how the Deliverer will complete the Era Nova...
It was the last battle known to the world, initiated by two demigods least suited. In the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed Lygus within the vortex of Genesis.
Go forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Quit overthinking! Just run! Keep running. That'll be enough.
Irie, it's dead quiet here. Akuma will stand eternal. Miss Cypher's lie has crumbled after all. But it's all right, because all of us have fulfilled our purpose by now. When the Deliverer returns, no matter where she is, sky will turn clear. And Upsiri, this arduous relay is finally nearing its end. Now... No, that's not quite right. After all, it was you and her who lit the first spark of this journey, wasn't it?
I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone. And I'll share the moments I spent with you with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphorius has already welcomed the dawn foretold in prophecy. Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time, right? I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. Probably the same as always. Calm, resolute, and brimming with confidence. If I have the chance, I'd love to see it again. Because it's really been far too long since we parted. Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality, but a maze of time. As the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and bottle every page we've written into the little flask of memories. And then, may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along with the core flame of world-bearing, reach your side, and lead you back to Amphorius.
Okay.
Just like the first time we met, right? Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return, and the only way I can safely entrust the complete... After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the
Oh, that's a very Kevin move you do.
I believe you will never let us down, just like always. Do you remember when Finan sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? But in the end, I returned to you, carrying all that we've been through. That's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is stirred, the past returns even more beautiful than before.
記憶のかけらが目覚めると、思い出は再び鮮やかに、前よりも美しい姿で浮かび上がってくるの。だから何も心配しないで。3355万337回目の日を追う旅もあなたの一部にしてちょうだい。これからあなたはスティコシアへ向かい、海洋の半神が守る家臣の入り口を探して。そうすれば決戦の舞台に行くことができるわ。安心して。私もファイノンも他のみんなも救世主と一緒にいるから。さあ、短いお別れを告げたら出発しましょう。旅立ちの時に約束したように、余計な悩みは全部捨てて、笑顔と決意だけを持って明日へ向かうのよ。
Oh, that's fucked up. I'm definitely gonna kill that bitch. He's essentially tore my heart within the past few minutes.
あなたはどれほど待つことになるんでしょう。でもキュレタン、もし最後まで英雄が来てくれなかったら。
大丈夫よ。どんなに時間がかかってもここへ戻ってきてくれるわ。だから私たちもしっかりしなきゃ。
天空があなたに光をもたらし、
ロマンがいつも旅に寄り添う。
理性に啓蒙を受け、紛争に奮い立たされ、
技術で計画を編み、死がその魂を守り、門と道があなたを導かんことは。
そして歳月が開拓の旅を記憶するわ。
ここってスティコシアでいいんだよね。どうなってるの？海洋の半神が守ってるか。
お久しぶりです、開拓者と黄金栄の英雄たちは。果てしない孤独に耐えながら しかし残念なこと、理性と記述が好みを閉じ込めましたが、また海洋の半身である残念ながらそんなことはできるわけもありません。監獄長であるかこんな偶話を聞いたことはありませんか？
I'm going to ignore that.
ご覧ください。炎の光が彼女。
海に漆黒の波が。心配しないで。
Shut up.
暗黒の潮から海洋を守るために女王陛下は全てを捧げられた。陛下の杯から生まれたあの子は誰よりも。姉妹たちよ、もちろんよ、ヘレクトラ。
ヘレクトラはセイレンスの本名。
女王陛下が私たちをお呼びだ。
Oh. Oh.
よっと。もうすぐ女王陛下の離宮だ。かつてあれほど美しかった女王のお姿も今や波に汚されてしまった。
過去にとらわれていては目の前の道は開かれません。歳月の力で未来への架け橋を築いてみてはいかがでしょう。
やっぱり落ちてきた。確か近くに自称儀があったはず。それをうまく使え
ば。さすがですね。あなたの知恵は理性モデルの限界を優に超えています。
通れない。そこにある奇跡の宝珠を使えばなんとかなるかも。
結末はすでに記されたもの。たとえあなたであってもそれを書き換えることは叶いません。
ヘレクトラ、魔物に王をかじられてしまって、もう遠くまで泳げそうにないわ。姉妹たちよ、どうか諦めない。冷水の盆に触れるには自称儀の力を使わないといけないかも。
Ah. Oh. How bad is it? 60, 50.
姉妹たちの憧れを尾ひれは足に、セイレーンである私は、女王の言う共演は一体どこにあるのだろうか。
孤独なる刃にお前が望む全てを僕が授けてやろう。
岸辺をさまよい続けた後、迷えるセイレーンは、
お前はたった一人で戦争を鎮め紛争を退けたと聞く。